should be fast, I think.
You're awake.
Let me see. Let me see. Thank goodness you're awake, or I'll have to try my last-ditch move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR. Never did it on any living person, though.
Jusia.
Sorry. You just woke up, and here I am, chatting up a storm.
Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
You can call me Trisha, and she's Yang Yang.
We are in the Gorgeous Spirits. It's on the outskirts of Jinzhou, Huanglong. Your attire doesn't seem local. Are you a roving traveler from afar, or someone returning home? So you don't know why you're here, where you're from, or who you are?
Baisha didn't tell us you'd have these after effects when you wake up.
The wind has brought us a warning. The Etheric Sea is converging. It seems a new tacit field is taking shape.
That means it's probably gonna get dangerous here soon. I knew it. Our gourds are out of service because of the Etheric Sea's influence. We can't send or receive messages for help now. We better hurry over to meet up with Baizhi at our gathering spot and get out of here. Guess you really can't recall a thing, but don't worry. If you got any questions, we can talk as we move. Yang Yang and I will give you the full scoop, every little detail from the get-go.
Rover, can we call you that for now? Before you remember your true name? We shouldn't stay here. If you don't have other plans, how about leaving with us for now?
Oh, that's great. Let's go together. Rover, I know you can't remember a thing, but there's one thing I'm 100% sure about you. You must be a resonator too.
You've got a tacit mark on the back of your hand, and you have a gourd. This is proof you're a resonator. Your gourd's design looks a bit different from the ones we use, though.
Also, we have resonators who can detect the formation of tacit fields nearby, like what Yang Yang just did. She can tell all kinds of information by reading the streams in the wind. Also, we have resonators who can detect the formation of... It may seem all nice and quiet here now, but you never know when a tacit discord might pop up out of nowhere. Oh my! Speak of the devil!
Huh.
fight despite having... Bravo! So you still...
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight? You saw our sentinel in your memories? Yes, the one we built this statue for. The Oracle Engine Sentinel in Zhenzhou. There is one capital and 6 cities in Huanglong, with each city having its own sentinel. While they share some similarities in appearance, there are also differences. The sentinel in Zhenzhou is known as Jue, manifesting in the form of a long, like the statue you just saw. Sentinels are present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently coexisting sentinels. Records state the sentinels in Huanglong were one. Naturally, there are sentinels in other regions. In Huanglong, most of the sentinels take the shape of a long. In other regions, they manifest in various forms. You were standing face to face with our... One can hardly see our sentinel with their own eyes. Most people only get according to your description. You stood pretty close. Only the sentinel's appointed resonator is allowed in its proximity.
Whoa, darn! That must be an elite class!
Chixia might be in danger. Rover, please.
The end has come. No hesitation.
Rover, watch out! Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute.
That was close. You fought so well. I didn't even get a chance to help, and Yang just... See? There's a resonance beacon over there. When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. It can protect you from... When you see a beacon... be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. It can protect you from danger sometimes.
Rover, could you hand me your terminal for a moment? We are almost at the gorge's entrance. There will be a descent, but if your
Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou. Jinzhou is the safest place around here. The resonance nexus provides coverage for the whole city. Besides, we've got a protective barrier and strong fortifications. Right?
Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Norfolk Barrens. It's a border city and a fortress. It's very crucial to the safety of Huanglong.
Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Baizhi.
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
A tacit field? When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field's presence.
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us?
The center of the tacit field.
Isn't that Baizhi? Baizhi! Baizhi!
We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us. Freshly formed tacit fields have a dormant period. During this time, it is relatively safe. The dormant period of a tacit field varies based on its formation time. Generally, the shorter the formation time, the longer the dormant period. However, with a longer dormant period, the tacit discords born within are usually stronger. The faster a tacit field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, this right. The glider can't carry us beyond the tacit field's range. Besides, Baizhi is there. We'll have to go down and see what is going on. Now it's time to use a glider module. Rover, let me help you activate it.
Baizhi! in Tacit Field, right? Why did you come here by yourself? Baisha, you know we... Huh?
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, she was super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
I've been keeping an eye on her condition through the stream. Baija is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much, since you've...
This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
And that strange Tacit Discord is here too.
It's the Tacit Discord's ability. Be careful.
Of resonance. Bad timing. Precipitant!
Don't worry.
Shape the shapeless! Swift and resolute. Keep it together.
Let me be your blade.
Serenade!
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
Storm, hear my command!
Speeding up.
WUTHERING!
Swift and resolute.
Yang Yang! Rover! Are you alright? Are you hurt? Oh, thank goodness. We could see that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before, but Rover was able to completely defeat it. I didn't really do much. It was all thanks to you, Rover. That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous.
Anyway, come check this out!
Oh, this is an echo.
Wow, an echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today.
My apologies. Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a reverberation. Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after they disintegrate.
Oh, by Pangu Terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by researchers in Huanglong. But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also,
Absorption is only possible when your databank's level is equal to or higher than the tacit. My terminal issued a warning when it detected that tacit discord earlier. Rover, would you mind checking your databank level?
no need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal? Oh, so it doesn't work. No worries. You can start with smaller ones before tackling this guy here. There should be some sweet baby roshrooms around here. Let's go check those out, shall we?
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
Hungry. I'm starving. What kind of power is that? Rover, you've been playing the fool all along? I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive?
Could it be related to your lost memories? Can you recall anything now? Rover, are you feeling could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Baizhi, can we take Baizhi?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely unprecedented.
With the human body? I remember Comprehensive Mirror for Historians mentioned this in the A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu, cleaving.
There was a very strong person way back, like they held the whole universe right in their hands. As there was no terminal in those days, they absorbed the tacit discords with their bare hands. And the TD they absorbed was the most powerful of all. That person turned it into the first echo, and they used the power of that echo to rebuild the world. Sort out the... Wait! The signal's back!
This is a holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the City Hall.
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize for any inconvenience caused. I am Jin Shi, the Magistrate of Jinzhou. As the Moon Chasing Festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors. Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, with that in mind, I have a favor to ask. Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time. Given the circumstances, you may be feeling you should have noticed some strange If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more. While I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do my best to assist you, and this is only my personal request. You can decide your. Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed visitor when the opportunity arises.
Why do I get this feeling?
This person our magistrate was talking about.
As Rover.
Wow, so this is the true measure of a chief. I mean, of our rover. This is the true measure of a chief. It's a famous line from a good old hero play. It's been running for almost 4 years. It's really heartwarming tale.
Does that hero play?
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover? I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw the statue of our sentinel. We can't confirm its authenticity, but based on the magistrate's message, whether you were the visitor our magistrate mentioned or not, you are surely important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important
friend! We've already entrusted our lives to each other. I've never seen so many TDs packed together, and that elite one was so scary. Well, you did get rid of. Anyway, once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you that famous specialty from.
It would be best for your well-being to have a thorough physical examination once we arrive in Jinzhou. While there don't seem to be any immediate side effects,
I'm gonna get you one you can absorb. I never go back on my promise. Your hero Chisha's on the hunt.
Let me be your blade.
Serenade!
Speeding up.
Moment of resonance. First.
can you reenact what you did before?
Maybe you can only absorb the powerful ones with your body. Or does it have to be a certain type of tacit discord? Or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl. Yay! It worked! terminal's got a different look, but the functions are pretty much the same.
Serenade! Storm! Hear my command! Speeding up.
One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. Remnants of the past. The hour is upon us. One with the sound.
Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar. Synchronization.
Look! Jinzhou City's just up ahead!
Rover? There you are. My dearest. Seed of fate.
All right, Hey, what should we do next? Shall we go grab a bite?
I am to return to the Academy. The anomalies of the Gorges of Spirits, the resurgence of that tacit...
Then I'll go submit our report. And it's the political hub of the city hall, is it?
Then I guess I'll take Rover over to the Nexus Tower for registry. Chissa, ally of justice at your service. Are you the one in need of a hero? I'm coming in hot. Here we are. Exact long the small data is shared between all beacons. You think you can catch up?
I have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrates, yeah? Do you mind bringing Rover?
Synchronization. Synchronization.
One with the sounds. One with the sounds.
What do you mean I'm not the VIP the magistrate's expecting?
Ew. First time.
I was surprised too. I've never seen so many non-staff
Please, follow me. Kindly have a seat. Lady Sanhua will be with you shortly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay. My name is San Hua, the bodyguard of Madam Magistrate. I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift. Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help you acquire the information you desire sooner. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here to meet you. Sorry, I cannot disclose her whereabouts at this time. Please trust me that she is eager. Pardon my inability to provide a better answer. Madam Magistrate, not knowing exactly when you'd arrive, she had to leave with... Since Madam Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation, but you are truly exceptional. Regarding that, my eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings. Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madam Magistrate. You look undistorted and authentic in your original form. In my eyes, you appear the way you are. They all look different. May I have your terminal for a moment? Yes, it's the Gore. Madam Magistrate thought you might need it. The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You will only need to display your terminal ID or activate a beacon. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou.
Rover! It took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox? So Madam Magistrate's not in the city hall.
The wind is increasing tacit fields, and
Plus, the mysterious...
I'm afraid.
Well, we've reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War. I mean, this is one long. And we're talking about Jinzhou. There's still some distance. Yang Yang just installed some app. See? Just open the utility. See? See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover. Wait a sec. Yeah? Duty call? Sorry. If you need me, well, you. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own?
Replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Anyway,
What? You need something?
Mr. Mortivy, please pardon our intrusion. We are
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was.
Baja should be in the data analysis room.
This is Mortivy, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety.
Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think, Baija?
The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Do you have any questions before we begin? Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's frequency, but how did you manage to do that? How do you define monster? For resonators like you, such abnormal fluctuations in when a resonator's mental capacity is overwhelmed, they may lose control of their forte, causing an overflow of resonance energy. Academy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would. Transmitting frequency. An oversight.
Synchronization.
Swift and resolute, one with the sound. Strike from the shadows.
As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing. Commence healing.
Swift and resolute, one with the sound.
Let me be your blade.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your potential. Verity shines.
Ha! Swift and resolute. The end has come. One with the sound.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
Rover! Thank goodness! You're awake, Baiju. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the Crownless. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The Sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place. Be it good. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of Sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant and...
I am Baiju, a researcher at the Huashu Academy.
Yotan and I will ensure your safety.
You can count on me.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, though it is a bit hard. This should be it. It's quite a box full. Let's go back and show it to Miss... Mr. Mortifi? We found the parts. It's Mao Cheng Si. Wu Wei. Grover, it's here! There are two, If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was... Grover, about the sugar pearl. Life has never been easy after the lament.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my—
Baiju said he is in great health. No, we made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
Release the wants, and the mind quiets. Cleanse the thoughts, and the soul clears.
Ranger Donjing. Worry not. My Crimson Blade will not harm.
Quit the chit-chat. Tell me what you need and I'll make it.
G'day! What does our loyal client wish to inquire about today?
Time for another afternoon consultation, I see. What's on your mind?
Opening greeting. Foul spirits be gone. All safe and sound.
What will I learn from this fight?
Conception. Administering first aid.
All fired up!
I sneaked out. Promise you won't tell, okay?
It's go time! You'll have—
As always, I'm the one you need. I really can't.
here.
We should get going. Time to work? No more lazing around then.
I'll do my best.
Ha! Upswing.
We still have a long journey ahead of us.
You can count on me.
Talk is cheap. Show me the action.
An unwavering
conception.
Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya?
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. And with just a few tucks either way. So it only...
What's our next plan of action?
As for the mangosteen, we got people selling these at the market.
Mangosteens are not from Jinja. Do you think the token is guiding us out? And should have used perhaps that
it's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's...
Tell truth from facade. Break!
commence healing.
Let's do this another way.
Tell truth from facade.
Yeah!
Finale. Tell truth from facade. Wind Rider. Tell truth from facade. Wind Rider.
Upswing. Judgment.
We resonators, if you feel like it. Heck.
Yang Yan, did you hear that?
That should be the Midnight Range's instructor. Yan is in charge of training new. Defense at the city gate has been strengthened. It wasn't like this when we came back.
Conception.
Access pass is required.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran?
Mm-hmm, exactly. His name is Ji-yuan. I don't know him in person. On my way, I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out.
You're willing to go to such a... You have a kind soul, Master Tianxing.
That sucks to be you. Think you can catch up?
Conception.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here?
catch up?
Is that the beacon?
They don't look like soldiers.
Greetings. What might
Nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so... Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides.
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the tacit discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
A tough nut, ain't you?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves, or you'll be lucky to leave in one piece.
I will not bend to injustice. Rover, Yang Yang, please, step back as I handle them.
Fine, you asked for this.
We're begging you, stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not...
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. We done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss...
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway, so we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around. Hey, since you're being so generous...
No, wait. What I gave them was more than enough for them to make it to Jinzhou.
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times when the unknown harbors hope. Like how I can never know what else this power...
Conception. Conception.
Embracing change.
Administering first aid.
The end has come. One with the sounds.
Whoa! Bring it on! Pew, pew, pew.
Embracing change.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds.
Leave it to me.
Nice, will ya?
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
It's morphin' time!
Embracing change.
One with the sounds.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and...
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go!
Like I said, it's not...
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired.
They look badly injured.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. A single breach could have dire consequences. Our defense must hold at all costs. The tacit discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this war will rage on endlessly. Supply is the lifeblood of our army, and I am tasked with keeping it flowing. But now we are facing a shortage.
Master Tianxing, have you found—
Yes, I found to.
Us running into Master Tianxing.
General! Follow the Qinglong to war! Take truth from the sun. Retreat to advance. Wind Rider! Tell truth with the sun. Time to fight back. Wind Rider! Tell truth with the sun. Wind Rider. Tell truth with the sun. Seven. Retreat to advance. Tell truth with the sun. Wind Rider. Fight back. Break! Tell truth with the sun. Wind Rider. You worry. Wind Rider. Tell truth with the sun.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance.
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian, the leader of all Midnight Rangers. The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the tacit discords away. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. Your vision. It might be. As I make myself reflect on my goals. This must be the place. This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source.
Swift and resolute. Huh. The hour is upon us. One with the sound.
Ha! Administering first aid.
Evils be gone. Like this?
One with the sounds.
Banish all vice.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. I sense your needs.
I think I found something, Rover. Watch out! Something's not right. What?
Brother. Brother. Help! Help.
It seems to only repeat these lines. Tacit discords attack other living beings, this one turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. I'm sorry. No. That Rover? It seems to be begging for the village's cross. Some based on perhaps there must. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Rover. As for the little one here? The area is a look. Someone was injured. ritualistic wooden plaque. But why are they? They seem to belong to a different time. These cards. Huh?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent... If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar, cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Aw, so you really care about her. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. So, it's true. That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors. So you noticed. Oh, I am flattered. No need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers. But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came forward to meet you with absolute honesty. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for from the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but that's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. But truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not one I can... My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all. Why do you have to assume we are... Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. That's a go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How typical. The age-old tale of savage wolves. But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe the real world can be that simple? Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl? Next, what makes up our false devotion? fleeting kindness. Collect now, Rover. The story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more. Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fell, fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. But they always draw from real life, don't they? The same story gets told by many. And each person brings their own spin. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations. Like us now. This village marks the beginning of my story, so that magistrate led you here. One day, a shepherd visited. The shepherd brought them The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. Except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you? Well done. You didn't let Now, I wonder, what is your... Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Indeed, the direct culprit was the shepherd. He held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs, unfortunately, in the face, if they were inevitably, they accepted their fate. And now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? They must have poured their sincerity into it, but that's not much. Here's my final. Don't rush. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting...
That's... Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock. and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The Black Lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the Black Lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the Black Lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again. Until one day, a brave Black Lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. The Black Lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The Black Lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the White Lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo. Fun answer, but no, not even close. I was never the shepherd, never will be. You and I, we are the Black Lamb, the one who breaks the rules. Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more. Well then, let's see if this Black Lamb is going to end up like you say. Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces. Such speed. Such brutality. Can't you see? We are kindred. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lab? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors!
One.
Rover!
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh! Should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from her!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date but don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? We'll meet again in the not-too-distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only— It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If
Brother. Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar had been here before, let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened? It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves. What's the matter? distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please, as you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Look, the water is going down. I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem too hard for him.